What's up, guys? I thought I would do a quick video today showing you how to quickly change your guitar strings. We're going to use a string winder, a pair of wire snips, guitar cleaner slash polish. So let's get into it. First thing I like to do is I like to loosen every string a bit so there isn't much tension on them. So let's quickly get the tension off the strings. That should be good enough. Now we're going to use this to pop out the pegs. There's a little U-shaped notch on this thing here, and that's going to slide right under the pegs to get these out. Go like that. We can do them all at once. All right, so let's take those out. Perfect. Grab these strings. Now they all come out very easily. These will also come out pretty easily, hopefully. Just like that. Okay. Some people may be wondering when's a good time to even change your strings. Typically, I would say if they're sounding dull or muted and you're seeing a lot of discoloration on them, that's a good time. I figure we'll just clean this thing up a little bit using a little bit of this GHS guitar cleaner polish. Okay, I'm not going to go too crazy with this thing. Let's grab the strings. We're going to be using medium light phosphor bronze by Ernie Ball. Great strings, portable. Let's get them open. Okay, now we're going to start with the lowest string first, the low E string. Carefully unwind these because they can fling out and hit you in the eye if you're not careful. You put in the string ball end first, get it just below the edge, and then you slide the peg in firmly. On this end, I like to go through the hole of the peg first. I like to wind around the post and then come back up around the string. And that way, as the string gets tighter, it's actually going to squeeze and clamp onto it and sort of act like a lock and keep it from slipping. I've seen some people that just stick it in and they'll keep winding and winding and winding. I don't think that's necessary. 20 years and I've never had a string slip. Let's quickly move on to the A string. Ball end in, peg in, through the post. Again, go around. Now the trick is, as you get to the smaller strings, you will want to leave a little bit extra slack so it can wind a few extra times. And this is another good time to use the string winder to take that slack out, because you want to keep tension on the string as it's winding. Don't worry about tuning yet. They're gonna slip out of tune and stretch a bit anyway. Let's just get them roughly tightened up and then we'll worry about tuning them after. Okay, here we go. Next one in. Here's the D string. Through the post, wrap it around, hold it down, and let's wind it up. Slack out of it. Onto the G string, everyone's favorite string. Put this in the hole and sink the peg in just behind it. Get in there. Okay, into the peg, and come back and around. You want to be winding so that the strings are on the inside of the peg. Perhaps using one of those motorized string winders would come in handy. Okay, next we're on to the B string. Let's get this baby in there. Slide that in, put the peg in just behind it, push down, just go in through the peg. If I can, come back around. We're gonna go under, just like all the others. There we go. And then we're gonna keep tension on the string and give it a wind. Okay, last string, the high E string. Let's get it in there. Carefully wind it, slide it in through here. Geez, our guitar is going all over the place. Get it in through the hole of the peg, post rather. We're gonna go behind and around the back, pinch it and hold some tension on it and give it a few cranks. Next, we can work on tuning. Okay. We are going to clip the ends off. All right, let's get rid of these ends. Here we go. All right, now we are done with those. So let's get ourselves a reference note here. What are the odds of that? The A was pretty much in tune. Let's bring this G up. There we have it. One other quick tip is don't stretch out the strings after. I know that I used to yank on them thinking, oh, that'll help break them in and that way they won't slip after I tune them, but that actually can shorten the lifespan of the strings and make them sound worse. So let them just naturally stretch. It can take an hour or so, maybe longer depending on the guitar and the weather conditions for the strings to settle in. So just be retuning them a little bit more frequently over that first day and then you should be good to go. Take care. Thanks for sticking around.